Hello! Welcome to Lakeshore Foundation's Seated Mindfulness series. Today's class will be focused on the lower limbs and engaging the muscles of the lower body. It'll give us a few happy feet. And so with that being said, let's get into it. Seating tall into our seated mountain pose. We're going to press the feet down, breathing in through the chest with the fingertips open. As we take our time here, breathing in through the nose, we're going to feel that pressure push down into the ground. As we're breathing in here, we're allowing our weight to push down as our chest comes tall. So reaching down and open. Good. Taking this time, we're going to take the hands to the belly. Breathing in big. And feeling our abdomen expand out. Exhale, squeeze. Pushing all that air out of our abdomen. Breathing in big. The reason why we're taking these breaths in big and expanding in the abdomen as we exhale, squeeze, is because quite a little bit of assistance in the lower body exercises are supported by our abdomen and other core muscles. Breathing in big, expanding out. Like a little balloon. Exhale. Squeezing, pushing all that air out. One more big one. Big inhale. Exhale, push out. This also serves the purpose of getting rid of any of that stale air in the lungs, which is always helpful. Breathe in one more time. Exhale. All right. Now you can either sit back, or if you'd like to remain seated upright, we're going to do a few seated marches. Lifting the knee, engaging our hip flexors as we sit up tall here. If you need to take the hands to support, you can. That's perfectly fine. As we do our couple of seated marches here, it's important to remember that as we move, we are engaging these muscles and we're trying to lift the knee up past the waistline. If you want to go a little higher, you can always shoot for up towards the chest, but they can also be softer. You can have them right here, lifting the foot just a little bit and engaging those muscles. Every little bit counts, and it's important to do what you can. Good. Bringing the feet down, now we're going to switch into a few knee extensions. So again, when we're doing this action, you can kick the foot out, and you can do a little heel tap here, keeping the foot low to the ground, engaging those quads. This is again really good for when we're trying to get either stretch a little bit, but also activating the muscles in the front of the leg. You can flex the toes to the sky to add a little extra to it. And if you want to take a little more, you can start to hold the leg up a little higher, kicking just a little higher, incorporating the muscles we just worked on in our seated marches. If you want to go even harder, you can always pick it up and this time try to kick at waist level. But again, please know that you don't have to and that we can always keep it down where we were before. Good. And in 3, 2, 1. Good work. We're going to sit up tall here, breathing in big. And as we push down, we're going to start to incorporate our legs a bit more, pushing our feet down into the ground, hard, engaging that for an isometric hold. And as we push down and hard here, good, we're going to keep that strength with the chest tall and relax. Switching into some ankle pumps, lifting the heels and pushing the ball of the foot into the ground. Good. This is going to help us train our calves a little bit. And while training our calves, this is important because our calves serve to help support across the ankle joint and can increase explosiveness and balance and stability. So we need to train our calves to improve our walking. Another thing that training our calves helps us do is it helps us promote blood flow through the legs. And as we promote blood flow through the legs, we keep our circulatory system healthy and strong. All right. From here, we're going to come back. We're going to push the feet down hard into the earth. Chest is going to be tall here. Pushing it down. And rest. Good. Taking hands on top of the knees. We're going to do a few open and close. And just supporting the knee joint a little bit. Helping out the hips. Good. All right, from here we're going to start with one leg at a time. So starting on our right leg, we're going to extend out. Reaching forward. So as we flex in the heel, we're going to reach out just a little bit, letting the hand rest on either the shin or the thigh. We just don't want to push down on that knee joint. And supporting with the other arm on the forearm, on the thigh, forearm on thigh. Good. Keeping the chest raised here. You should feel a little pull down the back of your leg. That's what we want. And if you want to lean into it a little bit, you can also get a little bit of a lower back stretch. Good, nicely done. As we inhale, we're going to draw up. And if you can take the knee up, crossing ankle over top of thigh, as we sit up here for our seated figure four. So as we sit up tall, you should start to feel a little bit of a pull in the crease of the hip, maybe a little pull on the outside of the hip. That's okay. We're going to take our forearm, resting it on the inside of the thigh, not on the knee, but on the inside of the thigh. And we're going to apply just a light little bit of pressure. Should feel pretty nice after a while, but we want to make sure we breathe in. Exhale. Allow that pressure that we feel to travel away with us. We don't want to hold that pressure. That pressure's not doing anything for us, so we got to let it go. Good. Uncross. We're going to take it down. Switching over to the left leg now. Hinging forward, supporting with the forearm on thigh as we reach down. Again, you can direct your gaze upward and out, or you can keep a fairly neutral gaze down to the ground. Nicely done, y'all. Good job so far. Breathe it in. Breathe in. Exhale. You can sink a little deeper if you like. I'm going to draw in, up, supported, nice and slow. Taking that ankle up and across. And from here, we're going to, again, same as we did with the other leg, supporting forearm into the inside of the thigh. Gentle press. And breathing in. Exhale, allowing that pressure to push out. And if you're really stiff here, it's okay. Something else that you can do, if you can't do this right now seated, is you can always take the chance to do the same exercise while laying down. It's a really nice exercise to do before bed, especially because it can really help out, or even first thing in the morning if you find yourself being quite tight-hipped in the morning. Remember, yoga can be done at any time of day. Good, release. As we breathe in one more time, we're going to push those feet down one more time. Strong legs into the earth. And the chest stays raised. And we breathe in strong. Exhale. Release that tension, release that power. We're going to take just a brief time here, letting the hands rest on the thighs. We're going to take this opportunity to breathe in and starting to draw a little focus into the feet. Just starting to feel that little energy we built up today. And from the energy we built up, I want you to start to focus in on the toes, maybe the small muscles in the base of the foot. And as you breathe in, let that focus draw up into the ankle and the calf, allowing it to keep growing like roots of a tree across the body. Going into the knees now, embracing the quads. Nice. Taking this focus into the lower body, we breathe in deep, and we return to our mountain position, feeling more stable now perhaps, now that we've got some roots established in the ground. And we breathe in, raising those hands up, exhale, bringing hands to heart center. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a beautiful day.